Hello there, Gia.
Hello, Tisha. Good evening.
Good evening. Happy Monday.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah,
Monday. Yeah.
it has been a Monday.
Yeah.
Gosh.
But we're gonna pull it together and do a professional job tonight.
Yes, that's right. We will try to rise above our little
Yeah, and sorry
miseries.
again to be late. I don't like doing this to us because
That's
we're
all
old.
right,
But,
Gia.
you know.
You had an appointment, did you?
Yeah, there's endless appointments and things. And adulting,
Yeah.
attempting to adult, and dealing with
Mm.
people that don't. Like, have you ever dealt with people, somebody that when you email back and forth, you text back and forth, it's like they're paying by the word, and so they don't
Uh-huh.
fully explain.
Uh-huh.
It's like, and
Uh-huh.
so you end up
Yeah.
having an email thread that's like got 16. It's like,
Yeah.
and you just keep asking for clarification, and they're like, I
Mm-hmm.
sent it or something like that. And you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh
Uh-huh.
my God. Anyway.
Yeah, that's frustrating. I know. I hear
So,
you,
but I'm
Gia.
shaking it off
Mm-hmm.
because I've been to Port Charles. That's our happy
Mm-hmm.
place. And there have been some fun. I am having a little trouble. There have been some fun social media things of the actors,
Oh
um,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and of bad guys like Cullum,
I saw
and
one with Cullum and Brennan doing some sort. Were they doing karaoke or something? I
you've
didn't
lost that
listen.
loving feeling.
Oh, okay. That's a good
Yeah,
choice. Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's what. Did you watch it?
I didn't listen. I just saw the little
Oh,
clip, and
okay.
they looked like they were having fun. So good
Yeah,
for
it looked
them.
like it was at somebody's house or something, and that was
Mm-hmm.
hysterical. And
Mm-hmm.
Cullum is not a good singer. Um, Jack, pretty good, but and it
Yeah.
went on
Yeah.
forever. They committed fully. They did the whole song.
Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh.
So that was funny, and then so I looked up Cullum's Instagram page, and he's like a funny,
Mhm.
sweet guy. It's like, damn it,
Wow.
you're a bad
Damn
guy.
it. Yeah,
Damn
and
it.
he's a really good bad guy. So,
Yeah, and Jack is, very like this very animated, fun guy in real life too.
mhm.
And
Mhm.
then
Mhm.
lovely listener Chandra,
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
she sent an interview with Pascal on some
Oh.
YouTube thing. I
Uh-huh.
only watched about 10 minutes of that, but and of course, he's not really French, so that's jarring, you
No?
know.
Really? It's funny.
And he was, just really talking about his craft, the acting, and
Uh-huh.
he
Uh-huh.
hadn't. This was kind of the first. Like I guess he'd done a few little tiny things with soaps, but this was the first
Mhm.
like longer thing,
Mhm.
and just talking
Wow.
about how different it was, and
Uh-huh.
he was kind of serious and not
Yeah.
unhinged,
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh. Wow.
anyway,
Uh,
it's like enjoyable, but it also sort of shatters that bubble that
yeah. Yeah, the illusion,
the
right.
illusion. So it's like you
Mm.
want to know these people, but maybe you don't want to know them. I don't know.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. But they all seem like really nice people.
That's good. That's very nice.
So I guess that's
Wonderful.
good. But yeah, the karaoke thing was pretty hysterical.
Mhm. Mhm. Good for them. Good for
Yeah.
them cutting loose.
It made
Yeah,
me
that's
wonder
fun.
like if they were buddies before the show,
Mm.
or if they've just
Mhm.
become buddies. You have to
Yeah.
wonder.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it seems like they would have to become buddies during a show like that when they spend so much time together. I mean,
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. But they might have been, who knows? They might be like us. They
who
might have been
knows?
friends for 80
Maybe
years.
80
Yeah.
years. Yep, going
Feels like it,
strong.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does feel like 80 years. Yeah. Oh
Okay,
dear.
that's all I had to
Uh,
say. And now you can back
okay.
us up to Friday.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say these 2 days. I mean, while they had their moments, there was a lot of stuff that was just sort of like, oh God, here we go
Yeah,
again.
they felt
You
like
know.
placeholder days to me, like
Yes,
just sort of,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. These are the kind of days where you realize writing for a soap opera is like running a marathon, and there's probably times when you just hit the wall and you don't want to
Yeah,
try very hard, you know?
yeah. And also
Um,
they probably don't want every single day to be like balls to the wall. That you got to have some
Yeah.
sort of down days so that those big things have impact.
Well, that's
Um,
true. That's true. Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
the writing nothing was standing out as sort of incredible.
No, not really scintillating stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we started out with Brook Lynn meeting up with Sunny, going further down this path, of really, I mean, she used the word deception later when she was talking to Lucy, but she's like passing the point of no return, I think, with this
Yeah,
plan of hers,
she's fully reverted to the Brook Lynn we kind of used to know her as.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now and it's all in the effort to like save her husband, save her marriage, but becoming this woman that he wouldn't like anyway.
Yeah,
Of,
right,
of
right.
course he's a man that nobody likes right now, so except
No,
Willow.
he's not that likable right now. Yeah. That's right. Willow sees this version of him that he believes he is through and through, and he sort of was, he sort of was this really decent guy, but she's kind of tainted him.
She's kind of tainted him, and he's like he's past decency, and he's just become sanctimonious or something.
Yeah, yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's so sure he's doing the right thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Brook Lynn needs Brick.
Brick,
Who doesn't
yeah.
who doesn't need Brick every now and then?
And
And it
should anybody be questioning her wanting to do something like change, whatever it was that she was going to have changed the
the
GPS to make it
GPS.
appear
Yeah.
that this car
Mm-hmm.
was in that place?
Mm-hmm.
Should anybody be
Yeah.
questioning? Or I mean, I guess he works for Sunny, and Sunny said it's okay, but it's like really?
Yeah.
Shouldn't anybody kind
Yeah.
of be questioning what this is for?
Right, right. Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, Brick, once he gets the word, he just no questions asked.
Yeah, yeah.
Lucy even was completely embracing this idea and applauding Brook Lynn's
Applauding,
commitment.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, and her cleverness, and she's making it a
Yeah.
reality, and yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So, yeah, very disappointing. But and Tracy, like, say at the same time is also doing silly things, and it's like the
yeah,
two of them are just going to make everything so much worse, and it all
yeah.
feels so sort of like, I don't know, it's just like such a tired old situation.
It feels like kind of old school soap tropey stuff.
Yeah, like we've seen stuff like this before, and if you can't like give it some sort of a fresh perspective,
A little
I don't
twist,
know.
but give it a little spice or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Gia, but
yeah. I'm not liking it
anyways,
either. Yeah,
no, I'm not really liking Tracy too much, like looking so smug all the time. Like even if she's right and she is right about Willow, it's just,
well,
just
and even
step
if she's right,
aside.
the meddling in somebody else's
Yeah.
affairs to that degree is um, probably unwelcome and unnecessary, and
And
um,
yeah, unhealthy even. you
yeah.
know.
I mean, like advise Brook Lynn, but don't go
Mhm.
ahead and do those things yourself. Like she could have said, "Hey, Brook Lynn, I have this great idea to set Willow up," but to go ahead
Mhm.
with that herself. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I guess that whole situation was so like sort of crazy, but if
the
if
pool. I mean
yeah, the
the
whole like, texting her from Wiley's phone and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So like I like if Willow had really decided to push it, she it would have looked silly that Tracy had used Wiley's
yeah,
phone.
yeah, yeah.
Like there's something about that wasn't going to end well for Tracy.
Well, and it didn't
Um
really prove like if
yeah.
Willow had if Willow had thought only Wiley was saying that, if Wiley had said he was down there fishing with Yuri, I think Willow
Yeah.
still would have showed up for that. She
Yeah,
would have
that's
showed up for
true.
Wiley, you know.
Right,
So I don't
right.
think it's any sort of definitive proof
Right.
that she's
Yeah.
after Chase. I mean, she is after Chase, but I don't think that was very
Yeah.
good example to prove it, you
No.
know.
No.
Prove it. Do you remember that ad with the big rat, the big guy in a rat suit where he says I don't remember what the other line was, but the big guy in the rat suit just says, "Prove it."
I don't remember that. I don't. I'm sorry, Gia. I can't help you with that one.
Like some woman trying to get rid of rats in her kitchen, and
Oh, weird. It sounds like a dream you might have had.
that's a little fever dream I had.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh,
Uh,
dear.
Sorry, I just flashed on that.
No, that's okay. Yeah, and the whole like this thing with Willow and then Tracy grabbing her. It's like, of course you don't touch Willow. Of course
that was
that's gonna, that's like
stupid.
such a rookie mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, and Willow knows how to play these games better than anybody.
Yeah.
Like she did do the whole thing just to get Chase to come rescue her, and of course Chase just trots over like the golden retriever that he is and fetches her like a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so then he carts Tracy off. Willow goes in the house, and Michael is like, he's really like embracing this new sort of diabolical civil sort of persona,
Yeah.
It's sort of interesting.
And I like it. I mean, it
working.
seems to be working on Willow.
Yeah.
I liked, and this was today, but I loved when when Yuri was, complimenting him on not fighting because it wasn't good for the kids. And Michael answers, "I'm trying to be strategic." And it's like, that's, you hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah, right. And strategic isn't the same as being
right.
nice.
That's not what Yuri meant. Yeah, that's not what
Yeah.
Yuri meant at all. But
No.
But I thought,
So,
that's Michael is I guess it is a little diabolical, but it's impressive that he can do it.
It is impressive, yeah. And it seemed like, Brook Lynn was trying that approach too, and she was
her face gives everything away, though.
Gives everything away. And then, like, even though she's sort of acting like she's trying to, be civil to Willow, she's got this other plot going on. So she's not, I don't know, she's not as good at this game as Michael is.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he's got stuff going on too. Like he's got his detective, his private eye, right? Is she still supposed to be getting pictures for him?
I don't know. I mean, maybe she just waits till it happens to get the pictures, but
yeah.
Well, and he hasn't sprung this, like he knows that or suspects strong that Brook Lynn was the driver, and he was going to use that to turn Chase against her. And he hasn't dropped that bomb yet,
No, and she's gonna have Chase turning against her all by herself with her.
Right, I think so too. I know.
Yeah. So Michael just has to sit tight, I think, and everything will work.
Yeah,
out
let
for
it all
him,
happen. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. So disappointing Brook Lynn. Lucy also, I feel like Lucy's sort of, I don't know, she's all in on this little plan, and she's not playing devil's advocate quite enough, I don't think,
No, this is like reliving all her, salad days of scheming.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a massive schemer.
Yeah.
And I never enjoyed those plots either.
No.
All the stuff with Alan and just all the fighting with Monica and all the big overblown,
Yeah, that's the thing, because with this sort of stuff, you kind of feel like if if it's going to happen, like between two people, whether it's an affair or whatever, can you really like manipulate your way out of it happening? You know what I mean? Like, if Chase and Willow are drawn to each other, and I don't know if Chase is, but how much can anyone do to stop that? You know what I mean? And
Right.
does Brook Lynn still want Chase if she has to go to such lengths?
Right.
To
So that, yeah, if he's, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I also like to think that Chase would not be tempted, but I think
yeah.
the minute he finds out the way Brooklyn is,
Mm-hmm.
what she's
Mm-hmm.
up to, then he
Yeah.
might flip a switch for him, and he might be.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he would be horrified if he knew
Mm-hmm.
who Willow truly was, because
Right. Right.
she's
Yeah.
simply like this imaginary figment of his imagination, the
Mm-hmm.
Willow that he
Mm-hmm.
thinks she is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. He's a guy with a problem because
Mm-hmm.
he's has women a certain way in his mind, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you could stop him from. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of agree with Brooklyn's approach of not like forbidding Chase from seeing Willow. Like you don't want to
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
drive somebody into the other person's orbit by, forbidding and being the one who, if that was all she were doing, that would be one thing, but
Mm-hmm.
doing all this
Mm-hmm.
scheming and plotting is,
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, I don't know what else she can do really. Um,
I
you
think
would hope
he's
that
there.
you would hope that the guy would realize how much he's hurting his wife. Um,
Yeah, and maybe that's what she should be doing is just kind of letting him know how much this hurts her. I don't know. I mean, I know it. Then he's gonna like wonder why doesn't she trust him and stuff like that. But that's all sort of happening anyway. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. It's the age-old problem. It's like it's not I trust you, but I don't trust her thing.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Oh, but you shouldn't
Anyway,
trust. Nobody should trust her. Anyway, okay. What
mm-mm.
else did we have on Friday? Move us
Okay. Well,
forward,
I'll try.
fearless
I'll try,
leader.
Gia. Well, we had Ethan had a little meeting with Alexis where they talked about the closed adoption, and that was
All
another
right.
sort of like,
Repeat.
like
Like we already had this
yeah,
conversation. Yeah.
yeah, and it's his call. So like, I don't know why she's playing this like game where she's trying to like make him feel guilty, for his choice.
Yeah, and what does it matter to her so much, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as the lawyer, like she's doing the
Right.
job, and yeah, it seems
Right.
odd.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. That's just
But
unpleasant.
I'm thinking more and more what people are saying about Ethan not being the father, just doing
Right.
this to try
Hmm.
and hide this baby is maybe correct.
Yeah. Right. Right. Could
Because
be.
of the end of the episode where he's digging around in the
Right.
evidence.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So um, we don't know what that means, but there's something up with that
Mm-hmm.
mother, the
Mm-hmm.
what was her name,
Yeah.
Delilah. Yeah.
Delilah. Yeah. Well, and also, it seems like again the paternity test should have come up by now.
Right, right.
Anyway, but whatever. Okay, then we got to something that was like painful. I thought to watch. It
Well,
made me
what's it? I don't
cringe.
remember.
It
What
was
was
when
it?
when Christina summoned Michael and Molly
Oh
together
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
was like describing how they need to be friends and
I
like
don't know how I don't know how the writers thought that was gonna hit. I'm not sure what they were
I
going for.
know. Did they think it was like cute or like funny? It was just like, oh, I was just cringing. Like
Or do you think they thought they'd be like, oh, we will miss Molly less if she annoys us in her final scene,
yeah,
by being
Christina,
like
yeah, yeah,
being bossy
maybe.
and but yeah, but it was
I
like
don't know.
I don't know, like talk like and here are his problems, here are her problems, and here it's like what? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it it just didn't work for me at all.
Yeah, it was like the polar opposite. Like as much as I liked the scene where Christina tells Sonny and Alexis that she's
Mm-hmm.
going to medical school, and like that felt like a genuine
Mm-hmm.
scene between
Yeah.
parents and the child, and genuine
Mm-hmm.
emotions. And this little
Mm-hmm.
scene, which was another sort of goodbye scene that maybe
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to like feel heartfelt, felt yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, and just annoying
So
and
strained
awkward.
and yeah,
Yeah,
awkward, very awkward. And she seemed so like how old are we? Like
yeah.
to I don't know. So yeah, that was painful for me. Um, but I guess it's all part of the goodbye tour.
Do you think
So
we've seen it? We've seen the last of her.
we got to be getting close to the last of her. Is
Okay.
she going to be around? Well, she said she's leaving tomorrow, right? Like she said that
Yeah,
she
but
was
I don't
leaving
know
the
like where
next
we
day.
are. Yeah,
In that
in
day,
time.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So she's gonna miss the book launch party then.
yeah, right.
I would
I do
think.
kind of. I feel sad that like I kind of liked the dynamic of the Davis girls, and now
Yeah,
we have no Sam. I thought there could be rich material in a mother and three daughters. Um,
there
as
could be.
as
Yeah,
annoying as they were at times, but now we don't even have
right.
that. We just don't have that dynamic anymore.
No, but we could still get some good stuff between Alexis and Molly. I would
Well,
think.
yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. But
I know
I
it's
just kind
not
of
the
like that
same,
sort
but.
of group of women, all
Mhm.
those
Mhm.
relationships was kind of
Mhm.
it could be interesting.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we had Lucas, and he was at the police station. He saw Chase, who said something about getting shot and how that hurts, even the
Oh, the whole
best.
thing was a setup to have him protected by Joe, I think.
To
Like
have
they
him.
were asking if
Uh-huh.
he wanted police protection, and
Oh, right,
Lucas
right,
was like,
right.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, and then
yeah.
but
Uh-huh.
Dante was still like, I don't know, I think, and so what's going to happen there.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
Yep.
going to
Yep.
send
Yes.
our
Yeah.
cute
So
new
he
cop to protect him.
Right. So Lucas had that long session with Justine when she questioned him about, this whole plan that he'd
Yeah, yeah. Well,
come up with.
yeah. I like how everybody brings up, like, well, how were you so sure he was going to shoot you there?
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
excellent question.
It is. It's a very good question. It's fair. And he seems to be getting more and more comfortable just lying, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that's good. you know. Uh, but yeah, he seems like he's really, really settling into this new role. Uh, and it's strange to me that he's so sort of comfortable now with everything he's done, even though Sidwell has escaped. you know.
Right, right. Well, I mean, he said, but he's been displaying this sort of, is it stupidity or
Yeah.
hubris
Right.
for
Right.
some time?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
there's these guys are so preoccupied with their own situations, they're not going to come back for little old me, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Um,
he's really provoked Sidwell though. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
it's a lot of things are out in the open now. So why wouldn't Sidwell take another shot at him? I don't know.
I don't know, but I think that the cute new cop will be there to protect him. So
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Yep, I think you're right. I think you're right. So, where? So Lucas said he moved down of Windermere, right?
I think
Well, at least
so, but I mean, that
that's what
must
he
have you're just
said to
yeah,
Justine. Maybe that wasn't
yeah.
really true, but where is he now though? Where's he staying? Do we know?
Oh, probably the Metro Court. Everybody goes to the Metro
Yeah,
Court.
yeah,
I
probably.
don't
So
know. Well, I'd love to have
so
him like go back to Ava's. That would be
that would be
fun.
fun and have Joe hang out there too.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
I
could
can
be
see the
cute.
three of them
Yeah.
like, popping
Yeah.
popcorn,
Yeah.
watching
That would be
movies.
that would be a funny dynamic. I would like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. So yeah, let's hope for that. Um, let's see. Oh, and Justine was really like she's had it with Chase. She's not.
Yeah, and that was just to drive Chase to quit and take the job from Willow.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for breaking that down too.
I, I'm boiling these things down for you. The bottom line is
Yeah.
because I mean
Okay.
it
Yeah.
was like I mean it was so she was laying it on so thick. It was like where is this
Yeah.
coming from?
Yeah.
You know, like
I know. I know. Right. Right. Like suddenly she's being sort of
yeah,
unprofessional. Right. Like.
yeah, just crazy levels of animosity all of a sudden. So
Yeah.
I think that's
Mm-hmm.
just to provoke him into quitting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you're probably
Because we
right
got to
there
get this
too.
plot moving along. Yeah.
We really do. Although, God, if he's working for Willow, I mean, how could Brooklyn? I mean, then I feel like, yeah, do whatever you have to, Brooklyn, because she's gonna go
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you think it'll be like Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard
Yeah,
kind of a
I
thing?
think
Yeah.
so. I think so,
Yeah.
Gia. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we already talked about Willow and Tracy. Sonny had a little conversation with Justine where he was questioned by her, and she's acting like he should have like told her or been more honest with her about this little
Yeah,
plan
she
they had.
thinks just because they have their little sex pad that he should just
Yeah.
go ahead and tell her everything now. And
Yeah, so she doesn't get it really, does she?
yeah, yeah.
No,
I
no.
was
So I don't
thinking
know.
I
Hmm?
was thinking about hairstyles and fashion a little bit, if I could shift
Okay.
gears.
Yeah, let's shift
Um,
gears. Sure. Hmm.
I think that you should wear your hair the way Tracy was wearing hers.
Like
And
the side
also,
ponytail.
that sort of low to
Uh
because you
huh.
can do that. Your hair is long enough to go to do a ponytail there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is now. It's pretty long now, and
Yeah.
I did wear it in a ponytail when I went to the dump over the weekend.
Oh, wow. And did you get like a lot of cat calls and stuff
I don't think I turned a single head.
from actual cats?
Cats, yeah, maybe cats.
Speaking of
Okay,
cats,
okay.
w-
Mm-hmm.
we have some like stray feral cats in our little neighborhood, and this
Yeah,
person was getting in trouble for feeding them. And they're just
yeah.
old, decrepit cats. They're not bothering
Yeah.
anybody,
Uh-huh.
but they're
Uh-huh.
getting cited for having dishes out. And now I've noticed that we have a fence at the back of the park. I hope nobody's
Yeah.
listening that's in charge here. Um, and so they're
Whispering
driving
will help.
they're driving around to the other side of that fence and they're shoving dishes under the fence for the cats. Because I
Oh.
noticed suddenly on my walks, I'm like, why are the cats hanging out of the back here by this
Uh-huh.
fence all the time? And then I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I see what's happening. It's like a little drive-through for
Uh-huh.
the cats now. I'm like, that was
Oh,
smart. Well
that's
played.
cute.
I will not tell on
Yes.
these people.
Yes. Yes. Very nice. Do they have
Anyway,
water?
they have a bowl too. Like I went over and looked.
Okay.
There's like they have little
Mm-hmm.
like cardboard sort of like you get fast food in with
Yeah.
the food,
Uh-huh.
and then a little plastic
Okay.
bowl that they're shoving under with water.
Ah, okay.
They're taking the
Okay.
time to drive all the way around and do that. That's so
Yeah.
nice.
That's very
Uh,
nice. Very
yeah.
nice.
But yeah, I think you can do that little side ponytail. I think that would be
Okay.
elegant on you.
Thanks. Thanks, Gia.
Because you've got a
Okay.
Tracy-esque thing. You got the cheekbones and stuff. I think you can do it.
I do. Oh, well, thanks.
I
I'll
mean, your hair is not
try.
as straight as hers. I mean, hers may be
Mm-mm.
straightened, but
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I think what's her name? Justine kind of had a similar like low ponytail going on too.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And now Justine was wearing a blazer that had a
Yeah.
shape to it. It was
Yeah.
like a white or ivory, and I thought, okay,
Mm-hmm.
take a shaped blazer like that and put it on Laura, so we don't have to keep seeing her in the same box shaped thing.
Yeah, I know. That must
Give her a
be
little
like
bit
a.
of a silhouette, you know.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, that's got to be a choice that they've made. Yeah. I agree. There's something that's not really working.
Yeah, they just have her in
Really.
these huge blazers every day, and they're doing like, oh,
Yeah.
now today we'll do fuchsia, But
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
anyway, those
Yeah.
those are my fashion thoughts. Did you have
Mm-hmm.
any fashion? Oh, and I'm hating the sort of faux satin horrible thing that Brook Lynn is in
Yeah.
with
It
this
was
with the
satiny.
poofy sleeves, and
It
it
wasn't as
doesn't
sorry,
scream
go.
summer at all.
No, no, and the color, that was like the one that
Yeah,
was like red, right? That didn't really
yeah,
work at all for this season. And but the other day she had a similar blouse on. I think it was maybe light blue, but it had like even more like fussy stuff attached to it.
ruffly
And I thought,
things. Yeah.
yeah, like what are they doing here? And I think what's happening, Gia, is at the fashion school. It
Oh,
must be
it's the
like
back to the school. It's Ruffle Week or
yeah,
something.
it's well, I think
It's
it's
satin.
silks and satins, yeah, because
Ah,
Alexis had another silk blouse, so I think,
yeah. She
they're
looks not summery either. She was like in big
yeah.
black boots, and like, how is it
Yeah.
not warm anywhere else but here?
I I think it's
It's
isn't it
beastly
supposed to
here.
be like very hot out there now, at least in the northwest, but maybe not in their neck of the woods, but I think it's still going to be hot.
Yeah,
Still,
like you wouldn't be wearing tall boots and satiny,
No.
silky. Yeah, it's kind of
I
weird.
don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. I mean just like t-shirts. Like they could wear like their sort of like $80 t-shirts, with
Yeah,
some jeans or
$80
something.
t-shirts.
They're
Yeah.
probably more like $140 now.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't understand that, but I know it's a real
I
thing,
bought a I
you
bought a
know.
t-shirt for the old man for his birthday the other day. And by the
Yeah.
time I bought it off what was it? T Public, and they have fun
Yeah,
shirts.
okay. Mhm.
But it was
Mhm.
like $30 by the time I was all done with the like, oh, I want the extra soft and I want, like
Yeah, yeah.
you
Mhm.
think you're just getting a t-shirt. Not I mean, I guess $30 probably isn't that much, but I mean, he's worth it. I'm
It's
not saying he's not worth it, but it's still a t-shirt, people.
I know. They only last so long, and
Yeah.
then you get paint or something on them. So yeah, I know that seems like a lot,
Get
doesn't it?
paint or something on it. You do.
Like every one of my shirts has paint on the boob. It's
I
not good.
tried I tried early on with the old man to like explain the concept of like you have clothes that you put on for painting, not just
Oh,
whatever you're
I
wearing.
know. I know. I don't know why, but it doesn't work. That system doesn't work for me.
At least all your clothes have the same like sort of spectrum of, colors on them. So they all
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
match. Yeah.
Right,
They've got
right.
the
Yeah.
aqua. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the,
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
yeah.
That's right, Gia.
Anyway,
Yeah.
those were my fashion thoughts for the 2 days.
Yeah,
Nothing
well,
too exciting,
that's
but
that's good information. Thank you for the input.
yeah, because I think you did your hair a little Tracy like when we had our little get together, our dress up day, and I thought it was fabulous on you.
Oh, thanks, Gia. Thank
And
you.
it's encouraging that you're dressing up for the dump now, I guess.
I don't know if I would call it dressing up. I think I pulled my hair back because it was so hot. It was very
Ah,
hot.
okay.
So yeah, yeah.
I mean,
That's
for
what's.
me, back when I got to go to a dump, when I lived in Maine, it was kind of a big event. I don't think I dressed up for it, but I did look forward to it.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Well,
was kind
you
of
you
my
get.
day.
I know you got books and clothing and stuff at your dump. We
Yeah,
don't we don't
yeah.
really have that going on at our dump.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry.
I know, I know. I think you could probably pick up like a broken crock pot or something if you wanted to, but no library, no wardrobe stuff there.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
know.
Crockpot's day has come and gone.
I think maybe you're right. Yeah,
I
I
think
think
also the air fryer. I have one
you
that
think
I,
that's come and gone. Okay.
yep. Are you air
Okay.
frying anything currently?
No, I'm not. No, I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't yet.
What would you put in it?
Well, I've heard like air frying chickpeas can be a good snack, but
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I do love a nice hummus, but otherwise I'm not a huge fan of like the chickpea itself.
Uh,
You know, the color,
okay.
the texture, like the
Color. All
smell
right.
of them in the
Yeah.
can, it all
Oh yeah,
seems a
they do
little
have a weird
yucky.
little smell. Yeah, yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
have this air fryer that somebody like, foisted on us, and my husband was like, "Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah." Well, it's been used what, 3 times maybe, like once for tater
Yeah.
tots and a couple of times for chicken wings or something,
Yeah.
and it takes up a massive amount of real estate.
Yeah, that's tough when you got
And so
limited
I've taken
space.
it off the counter and I'm easing it towards the door, and it's going to find its way in the Salvation Army, and
Okay.
nobody's even gonna
Okay.
nobody's gonna
Yep.
notice. I don't think he's
Right.
noticed that it's moved, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, I feel like it was somebody's like genius idea, and I don't hear anybody like, "Oh, I'm using my air fryer tonight." And yet I've given up like 6 feet of counter space for this
Yeah.
appliance.
That's quite a sacrifice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my
Well.
rant. I'm
Well.
sorry. My grumpiness with the world is showing in a lot of ways. It's poking out
Oh
now.
well, I'm right there with you, Gia. Right there with you.
Okay.
My dad's friend, his long time friend Jerry, called me
Yeah, I remember
tonight.
you. I remember the name. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's
Yeah.
like 97 now.
Wow.
So I see his name on my phone. I have to answer it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and he's a nice guy. He always asks about my brothers and me, and everything. But he's, politically, we're on very, very opposite sides, and we never talk about it. I just know, just because when he asks if my brothers are still just living with their girlfriends and not married, I think, oh boy,
Is
yeah.
that how he phrases it?
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, and they're not getting married. It's like, no, they've both been married. I mean, who cares? But he said, well, what do you think of that guy who's running for Senate up there? I was like, oh no, we've
Oh
never
man.
gone there before. And I was like,
Yeah. You really got
Plattner?
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So, and I know I should have just like tried to be pleasant and move on, but I just couldn't. I had to like challenge him a little bit.
Oh
I mean,
jeez.
yeah. I mean, he basically sort of let whatever I said go in one ear and out the other. But I was so riled up by the end of the conversation, I had to call my brother and vent
Uh,
for a while.
See, that's like my
Yeah.
brother. He would always tangle with my dad, and I'm more like, oh look, there's a bird. Like
We did talk about birds too, and I was trying. I was really trying. But a bear took down all my bird feeders a couple days ago, so
God,
so that's rough too.
is your back door wide open still?
Most of the time, you could push it open if
God.
it's not open. Yeah, and you'd think he'd smell like the pile of cat food that's on the counter.
Oh God. I
But
yeah, your
anyway,
your house and your place, your homes and bears, like it was your other house where I was terrified. I didn't know
yeah.
that in this location I needed to be terrified also.
I didn't think you did need to be terrified because it's so close to the road that, yeah, you'd
Right,
think
yeah,
they
yeah,
wouldn't come
yeah.
by.
I mean, you
But I
have the
guess,
woods, obviously,
yeah,
but
yeah, right.
oh well, you're very close to that cemetery if you need it.
Just crawl over, mauled and everything. Let the earth take me.
Oh
Dear.
God. Okay.
Anyway, wow, we got way
Anyway,
off
okay, sorry.
topic, didn't
We're
we?
way off. Okay,
Yeah,
where were
sorry,
we
everybody.
in Port Charles? I did my fashion roundup and that was about it. We're
Yeah.
on today now at least, right? Tell me we're talking about today. Let's talk
Yeah,
about today.
yeah, yeah. Let's talk
Okay.
about today. Okay, so we started off with Emma and Gio and little Phoebe, who
And Phoebe,
continues
and
to
that was
be
all just, cuteness and
just wholesome fun.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What a good little
Nothing
baby,
nothing
though.
to
My
say about
God.
the scene. It was sweet.
Right.
Baby was
Yeah.
cute again. I can't tell if it's the same baby or not, but again,
Right.
sweet.
Very
Looks all
sweet.
just like, peaches and cream. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
baby
Yep.
complexion. Sometimes babies have gross complexions, but this one is sweet.
What do you think she uses? Some sort of a cleanser? Bag balm?
No, I mean sometimes they have that sort of like dry, primply rash kind of thing going on, I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called. But
I don't know.
you know
Oh
what I'm
boy. But
talking
she,
about, though, don't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
But
Yeah,
she
are they
doesn't. She
yeah.
looks
No.
smooth and pink and very sweet. You could eat her up.
Mm-hmm. You
She looks
could.
like a
Yep.
bowl of vanilla ice cream or something. She's very sweet.
Yep.
So nothing to say about that scene, really. I mean, we just got a little more sort of backstory and a little more sense of their personalities, I guess.
Yeah, I
Emma and
guess a bit.
Gio, very sweet.
Yeah, yeah. And then we had Cody and Molly and Alexis, and they were
Yeah,
waiting for Rick to
and
come over.
what do you think they're setting up there with Rick and Alexis and the whole I mean, they went ahead and said, "Do you think they're getting back together?" Like, what?
Yeah,
Why are we doing
yeah,
that? Like, he, as far as we know, he's totally into Elizabeth, and
yeah. Well, didn't you the other day suggest maybe he and Alexis could have some
I did,
sparks?
but I don't think nobody listens to me.
It feels like they did though.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I do feel like that she kind of knows his personality,
Right,
like,
right. Mm-hmm.
better than maybe anybody,
Yeah, yeah.
knows who he is. It doesn't mean she likes it, but
No, yeah, they seem to push each other's buttons, but they do
yeah,
get each
yeah,
other. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
But I don't know. Maybe they were setting that up to have Molly have something to hope for or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Just
she
seemed like
didn't
a
even
weird.
seem to like the idea of them
No,
trying
no, she didn't.
again.
But I thought maybe she'd suddenly be like, "Oh, maybe my parents are getting back together." I don't know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
um. So I didn't know what they were doing there. If it was just going to be a one-day thing or an ongoing plot point, I'm not sure.
Right.
Um.
Or are they thinking that all the sparring is going to be fun? Because we've said, a little bit of it is fine, but unless they
Yeah,
really sharpen the writing, it's just, gets
yeah.
old quickly.
I did
Yeah.
like the idea of the pool boys and the assless chaps at the Metro Court Theater.
I know. That was a fun idea. Yeah.
But I guess
Yeah.
we're gonna get the pool back. We just asked about
Right,
the pool the
right.
other day.
We did. So, yeah, we just have to put it out there,
Yeah, and the
manifest these
universe.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how do you say it? The universe provides, or
Yeah, something like that.
something
Whatever.
like that. Yeah.
That's what we're doing apparently. Putting
There's
stuff
some.
out
You ever
there.
heard the theory about I think it's called the cat distribution.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I like
I feel
that.
like
I like that.
that's true.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um. But anyway, so I don't know what to make of that little scene.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I
Again, it
mean, it
just felt
is
like we were kind of spinning our wheels in a lot of stuff these 2 episodes.
spinning our wheels. Yeah. I mean, sure, it's nice that Rick's thought of this book launch party,
Yeah.
whatever. And I suppose that event could lead to something fun or interesting or crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was that.
So that was that.
What else?
Okay. We had the conversation between Lulu and Laura, where Lulu is all like sort of furrowed brow and woe is me, and
Yeah.
lo-
And she was in her girl reporter mode for 2 seconds. So,
yeah. I know that just doesn't work anymore. I don't think
I
you can
know.
especially if she's going for this headline stuff. I don't think you get to do
Yeah.
that on your timetable.
I'd rather she were I'd rather she worked part-time at a health food store or a co-op or something. Can you see that? I could see her doing that. And then it
That's
was
a
also
very
like a
specific,
yeah,
image. Yeah,
yeah. And then
yeah.
also was like a life coach. I could see her being one of those people that's like an
Just
absolute failure in her
insufferable.
own affairs,
Yeah,
but an
yeah.
insufferable life coach,
Yeah,
you know.
it would make it even better if she was vegan and she could be sort of like judging everybody who comes
Oh,
to the
so
counter. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. I had the so we're having this cousin palooza coming up. That's I'm going to be out of town next week, and
Yeah, uh-huh.
so my cousin was on this big text thread with all of us, and
Mhm.
cousin's like, anybody have any food allergies, any food stuff and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
should I say, and I was like, well, I don't want to buying a bunch of T-bones and then being like, why aren't you eating your steak? So
Yeah, yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
just said, I'm not eating meat, but I said, but I don't need any special anything. There's always plenty to eat,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and then it went into the like, well, do you eat fish? We could do fish. We could do and I was like, people just freak out about
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
sorry I brought it up. And then I
Uh-huh.
thought how much more annoying you must be when you announce that you're vegan.
Quite annoying, yeah. That's the hope. Oh
So I think
God.
I just wish I'd kept my mouth shut, because I don't know,
Yeah. Well,
it,
it's tough if you're traveling because, like, if you were going like to like a party like
oh,
down the block or
restaurant or
something,
anything. Yeah,
you
yeah,
could bring your
yeah.
own stuff. You know.
Right, but I
Um.
will be at their place for a couple days, so she's very
Yeah.
kindly, providing for
Yeah.
everybody. But I hate when
Yeah.
everybody goes to extra trouble and tries to,
Yeah. Uh huh.
you know,
Uh
like
huh.
come up with, um, like people like when you say you don't like eat meat, and they're like, what do you put on a pizza? As if that's the only, or whatever. It's
Uh
like oh
huh.
weird, it's like
Yeah.
you
Uh,
just don't put meat on it. You put on any of the other
right.
stuff. Or,
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if they're
Yeah.
just not used to that thought.
Uh huh. Uh
But
huh.
anyway, I wished I'd
Uh.
kept my yapper shut on that.
Well, that's yeah. Probably, hopefully, there would be enough stuff if you didn't say
I'm
anything, but
sure
you
there
you
will be.
don't know.
I will overeat, and
Yeah. Is your
anyway,
husband traveling with you?
he is not. He volunteered to
Okay.
not go.
Okay. All right. Then don't you do you have any willows circling around your chase?
Oh, I was gonna say, we will be at a dock and on a lake. Like, oh, we can shove a willow in there, but no, I don't think we have any current willows hanging around this joint. No, no, it'll
Uh,
be all right.
and yeah. So you're leaving when and coming back?
Saturday, yeah,
You're okay. Saturday till when?
till Wednesday, so I will be missing our Monday, but I'll
Right.
catch
Okay.
myself up in time for Thursday.
Okay.
So
So
I
sorry everybody.
apologize.
We won't be podcasting on Monday.
On that Monday,
Um
we'll no doubt we'll be all fired up and have you
yeah,
know
on
we'll have a
Thursday.
quality product on that Thursday.
Oh yeah, we sure will. Uh and
Okay, we should finish
you'll be
talking about.
back for your birthday, right? You'll be back home in time for your birthday.
No, is it my
No?
birthday?
The
Is it my
23rd?
birth? Yeah,
Oh
shut
no,
up.
I guess you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
So,
don't make
okay.
me doubt myself. I'm like, I thought it was
16,
when I was there.
70. Okay, so you'll
Yeah.
be yeah, okay. That'll be oh,
So
so I'm going to mail your present, but it's going to get there while you're away. Okay.
don't spend like $50 to get it here extra soon or something. You
No,
don't even need to.
yeah. I'm
And
still waiting for a
if
part
it's
of
a
it.
shower chair for an old person, just don't send it.
Well, yeah, see, that's the problem. I got you the perfect gift already in the shower chair.
Not
So
the
what's
shower chair.
left?
I know.
A
You don't
grab
need to
bar?
spend anything. Actually, there is a grab bar in there already. It was there when we moved in.
Are they mandatory in Florida?
They should be. They really
Yeah.
should be.
Uh-huh.
It's enough old
Oh,
people and
yeah.
there's enough drunk people.
Yeah.
And I've been both. Let's see. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, speaking of annoying conversations, it finally went somewhere, but we had another scene with Valentin and Carly
Yes,
where he's
yes.
trying to like talk her down from doing something and she's got to get to Joss. But at least
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
movement on it because now he's going to reveal himself. First, he was
Maybe.
going to just reveal himself to Cullum and, be a
Yeah,
distraction. And then by the
yeah.
end of the episode, he's, turning himself in, I guess, is that we're going to find out who this Z is, a mysterious Z, right?
I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, how does he know which members of the WSB are corrupt and which ones aren't, you know?
Well, he'd have a better idea than Jack. Jack's clueless about everything. But
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if that plan's going to happen. I would advise against it if I
you
were
would, okay.
involved.
Well,
Yeah, I
anyway, I
mean,
was just pleased that we
maybe.
finally had some like, okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
do something here because I'm sick of them. I'm
Yeah.
sick of Carly doing
Yeah.
like, I've got to do something, and him going, well, we got to be,
Yeah.
smart about this, and
Well, one
and then
one of the sorry, go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Okay,
No,
thank
no,
you.
indubitably.
I don't know why indubitably worked there. One of the sort of recurring qualities in a lot of characters from like Sunny, Carly, Willow, Valentine is like the way they talk about like with this fierceness, and even like Lulu, about their kids and everything. And it's like this is one of those instances where I feel like, they're doing so much telling but not much showing, like Willow
Of their what
especially.
they feel for their kids, you mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Willow, like sure we get it, your kids matter to you, but like what are you doing to be a good parent to them, Like their
Well, she's
actions seem like
shooting Drew and yeah,
yeah, and circling around
drugging
Chase,
Drew.
and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
trying to keep Jack paralyzed. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting tired of all these people who just like use lines like that all the time, like including Carly. Even it's like just quit saying it and do something. I don't know.
She's been trying. Valentine won't let her.
Well, also they don't sit still long enough to like really discuss anything, She's just
No, no.
always like saying, she's got to get to her, but they're not really like hashing out like a plot. Although
Apply.
now
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
now they've figured out that Brit's mom, that Liesl is there
Right,
probably,
right. Yeah, yeah.
so
So they're
that
putting
makes
it
it
together.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why do you think they didn't tell Nina? Because they knew she would
I
just like go
know.
flying over to the
Yeah,
island
probably they
like a
probably
nut.
figured she'd screw things up. Yeah, because
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
does go off half cocked a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
She does. Yeah.
but
Uh,
I liked again. I mean, Nina is really very likable. She's
she is.
she's a screw
Yes.
up, but she's a likable screw up. Like, I liked
Yeah.
how kind she was about thanking Carly.
Yep, I did
For,
too.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
um,
Like she's just
did you notice?
completely vulnerable right there.
Yeah. Did you notice that they did have the blinds down in the kitchen finally, except that
Yes,
one on the
except
door?
over
So
the
still,
sink.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ridiculous. But anyway, and backing
Yeah.
up, we did have a conversation between Nina and
And
Nathan
Nathan.
Cassius,
Yeah.
which was just
Yes.
to get her to go over to see Carly, I guess, and I
Well,
mean,
yeah, that was her part of it, but he doesn't want her to see this footage, the security
no,
footage.
no, he's trying to convince her of the Liesl's looking for Brit, which was a
Yeah. Yeah.
plausible, that
You
was good
sure?
thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he
Well,
and Lulu had a moment, which I don't
they
know what to
did.
make of that.
I
Just,
I don't either. I mean, I was okay with that. I was okay with the idea of them sort of getting back together, I think, for some
oh,
reason.
you think you would even take it that far, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that invested in either of them, really. Although I do kind of like him with Joss, I guess. But Yeah, I don't know,
I think there's a lot more going on there with Joss as far as,
I
I
do
mean,
too.
if
But
Lulu were really, if it were the real Nathan, that might make
mm-hmm.
sense. Lulu and Nathan,
Right.
because he was
Yeah.
so nice,
Yeah.
that would kind of make
Mm-hmm.
more sense that a
Mm-hmm.
person that worked at a health food co-op would be with a
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
nice cop like
Yeah.
that, who might come in and
Right.
buy like steel
Mm-hmm.
cut oats, in, in bulk, without all the packaging.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I discovered last night?
What?
Speaking of steel cut oats, I had
Uh-huh.
been doing my cholesterol lowering plan. So I had been
Yeah. Yeah.
putting oats, uncooked oats, into
Mm-hmm.
just old fashioned into my Greek yogurt, and mixing it. It's
Mm-hmm.
delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I ran out of them, but I guess what? I had a whole bunch of barley, and the quick barley looks just like oats. Like they've rolled it
Yeah.
out like that,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
It does not act the same way in
No. It's not
No,
good.
it's like putting rocks in there.
Oh
So,
dear.
yeah,
Yeah.
so don't
Sorry.
just dump uncooked barley into things. It doesn't work.
Okay. That's a good
I mean, I
tip.
think it still scraped a whole lot of cholesterol out of my
Oh, I
system.
bet it did. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
bet
could
it
feel
did
it. Like,
some work. Yeah.
yeah,
Like 60 grit sandpaper. Yeah.
yeah, just
Mm-hmm.
just like somebody down in the plumbing, just like scraping that crap off there.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, yeah, yeah, I'd rather see him with Joss.
Yeah. Although,
And,
like, the fact that he let Sidwell go, that's like such a strike against him, isn't it?
well, he's a practical guy. He's a businessman. I
So
mean, not
he
really a
needs,
businessman.
But he is, he
He
wants
lives in the
money.
real world. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And
not
he
like
thinks,
a golden retriever like some of the other guys on there.
right, right. So he needs Sidwell out in the world to like help generate the money that's gonna
Well, yeah, I guess that's one way to
come
look
in.
at it. He just if he had actually delivered Sidwell to where he was supposed to,
Hmm.
Sidwell would have like
Hmm.
had him killed.
Well, what if he had just shot Sidwell?
Oh, well, I think he doesn't. I don't know if he
You
has
think
that
he's
in him.
not a killer? Not a
I think he
killer.
doesn't want to be a killer. Yeah.
Hmm.
He's
Right.
not,
Okay.
he's not a Sonny.
Okay. No, and he lets himself be beaten up by girls. So
Yeah.
that's, you know, that's refreshing.
Yeah, I guess I don't
Yeah.
know. He's not a businessman. That's all right. But I guess he's kind of
Hmm.
a realist and a pragmatist. I guess could say.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Whereas
And I.
Chase would have been, Jen Sidwell, you were under arrest.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
though I'm
Right.
not in my uniform,
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
with his chest all puffed up and.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was silly. Arresting Tracy
I've
like
been
that.
watching a lot of Homicide. I found a channel that's been playing it on the
Oh, isn't
weekends.
that a great show?
You know who
Such a good
doesn't
show.
like it?
The man, your husband?
The old man doesn't like it. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I'm like, what? I'm gonna watch 2 in a row though. That's too bad for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Go do
Because I
something
don't
else,
remember any
pal.
of these. I don't remember who
Yeah.
was killing these people and putting white gloves on them.
Wow.
Um,
Yes. What? Such
yeah,
good
why would he
stuff.
not like it?
I don't know, Gia. And that Andre Brower, he's just a legend, that guy.
I know. And he was
Look.
so young then. It's funny to see him and
Yeah.
realize how young he looked, when
Yeah.
at the time I didn't think he looked, I probably thought he was old.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Excellent stuff.
Munch and all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I have like such a soft spot for the cop shows.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
Right, right. I like some of them too. I do. Homicide was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one with what's her name on PBS?
Oh, well, there's so
Helen Mirren.
many. I started watching that recently. I hadn't watched it back in the day. Prime Suspect.
Prime Suspect. That was a dark
Oh,
one.
I was gonna say it was so much darker than I
It's
thought it
dark.
would be. Yeah, it made me very uneasy because like none of the characters are really sympathetic, right? Even
it's
her.
very dark. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yikes. Yeah. I don't know if I could continue with that one. It's
And you
too
might need to
much.
like go back and forth like one of those and then a Friends, you know?
Yeah. A palate cleanser.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
thought you said a pelvic cleanser.
Yikes.
That's different.
Would that be a douche?
Or colonoscopy, I'm not sure. Did we talk about everything to say about today? I think we kind of did.
No, we didn't, but
Come
we
on.
talked about a lot of other stuff. Let's see. Well, we did cover a lot, really. There was some Dante stuff in there.
Oh, Dante trying to be diplomatic and just being like,
yeah.
And then at the
But
end, we had, so we mentioned that Michael was being, diabolically strategic with Willow, and so got her to go down and give her non-apology apology to Tracy.
Right.
And Tracy's like, "Are you hearing this, Brook Lynn?"
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Boy.
But also Dante told Chase that he sort of like was on his side, right? Which seemed a little
I'm
silly
not sure
to
why.
me.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to like just be like the police commissioner is supposed to be and support, the cops.
Maybe. And then he'd go back to Justine and be like, I'm totally on your side, but
yeah.
But you need to take it a little easier on Chase.
Right. Yeah. So, we did have a little movement. Yeah, like you said, in the Carly Valentin area. I do want them to do something for crying out loud. Yeah, instead of just sitting at home, getting all worked up.
Getting all hot and bothered, and
But they don't ever talk about like any of like the actual steps they're gonna take. Like Valentin just says, I'll be the distraction. He did say he'd turn himself in or whatever, but or call that guy, but it still seems like, and then what? Like Carly's gonna be searching Windermere when he's the one who knows.
I know,
Windermere,
they're very low on details on these things, these grand plans. Yeah.
And also, although it does seem like with Sidwell gone, as far as we know, it should be, well, except that the WSB is all over the place, but it seems like other people like Lucas maybe, like Carly could loop him in and, together that maybe they could sort of just waltz into Windermere, like sort of innocently.
Yeah.
Pick up, like, I don't know. That's
a good thought. Yeah.
I'd like a little more of just them, like, trying to work out some of the details of things once in a while.
Okay. All right. Put it in a memo, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Good,
sometimes
good
it seems like they listen to us, and sometimes it doesn't.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're sorry for our lackluster performance tonight.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll come back with a quality product next time.
Next time, Thursday. Yeah. We'll try to really deliver something special.
Yep.
Although,
I'm already feeling like we're going to fail.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm crumbling under the pressure already.
Yeah. But we do hope you have a lovely evening, everyone out there.
We do. And, yeah.
And we'll keep watching, and I think things will get better because we just had a couple of slow days, and it'll.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll perk up, and.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll talk about it on Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds
okay.
Good
you have a good one. We'll both try to get less
too.
grumpy for next time.
Yeah, we'll try to shake this off.
We'll try and shake it off. Okay. All right. We'll see ya.
Okay. Bye, Gia.